And welcome back to the heart of the stories we tell. And today's episode is my continuing thoughts on Luke Cage. And we're back with episodes 8, 9, and 10. We learn a lot more about IHG and what happened to Luke Cage. We don't actually get the words Captain America, although there is part of me that says this is trying to recreate the Super Soldier Serum, so that's cool. We get some nice homages to Wolverine and Weapon X. We get introduced to Diamondback, and I'm still not 100% clear on him, but let's get started with some of the most currently relevant episodes of this series so far. But first, again, it's stop. Spoiler time. Ba-da-na-na. Episode 8 is The Rise of Mariah, the surgery of Superman, and the second time we hear the name Power Man. Then we get into the whole intro to Diamondback. I'm going to continue my Superman analogy and say there are two ways to fight Superman. Weaken him with something, or just be as tough, and that Judas is just enough damage to be Luke's kryptonite. There have been some great lines in the series, but I sent you to hell and you came back with superpowers is probably my running favorite as of episode 8. By the end of the episode, though, I do think it fell down a bit, since I wasn't really worried about Luke. I was more confused as to what was going on. Having stakes in this series has been hard. Episode 9 starts with a misty night, and then we get Luke saying the words in modern day Sweet Christmas, and I think that's finally going to start to be his catchphrase. However, yet another great line this time comes from Misty. I don't hunt justice, I stalk it. We really get into her mind in this episode and the next. I think that for most of this has been Misty's arc. I'm not sure I like using the interrogation room the way they are. It feels kind of cheap, like they couldn't do one more set for a psychologist's office. Meanwhile, Mariah is rebuilding both legal and illegal power, and somehow she feels more threatening than Cottonmouth already. Luke goes with Claire to Georgia, and I have to say I live in Connecticut and my father lives in Georgia, so I've made that drive down the East Coast before. At the best of times, it's a 2-day trip, and I do wonder if maybe there was more character growth we could have had in the travel time. However, then we get more awesome Night Nurse stuff, and our real Luke at the IGH and his power origins. The whole thing is just amazing. I have no idea what's supposed to be going on with Diamondback at this point, and I hope that changes, but as of right now, Mariah is definitely the main villain of this series going forward. Episode 10 starts with Claire being the MacGyver of nurses, and I love it. Notwithstanding the whole main characters don't die things, it was a pretty scary and real threat for the first time in this series. They have a problem with stakes, and this one the stakes were high. They did it well. Then the show goes into the political arena, but it does it in a really well done way. The police are handling things, and no matter how good or bad you feel about the police in real life, they do a good job of painting the shades of gray that blue comes in. The idea of who in the show are the good guys and who are the bad takes an interesting twist. The very topical idea of police going crazy makes this a much more than a comic book show. When I do my wrap-up, I think the themes are going to be pretty heavy. I wonder if the I am my brother's keeper was just a cool line, or if the writers realized exactly how heavy it was going to be. I do wonder if this part of Luke's arc is to push him away from his wife and move him more towards Jessica for the next time they see him in that relationship. However, all in all, probably by far the best episode yet, and I think I've said that 3 times already. Episode 10 actually ends with such high stakes and such a dramatic moment in a fight sequence with Misty hurt and Luke protecting her and Claire still there in danger as well, that I almost didn't want to pause it to do this. 10-ish hours in, and I think this is the best of the 4 Netflix series so far. It's not just good on a comic book level, it's not just good on a story level. It has a powerful message of hope that resonates with the modern zeitgeist. And again, tonight I'm starting up my Why We Tell Horror Stories October Spectacular, but I'm going to definitely watch at least the next episode, so hopefully I will have my wrap-up and final review-up of this also tonight. If not, it might be tomorrow morning. For now, I hope that you're enjoying this, and what I need you to do is to like, subscribe, and share this video so that we can grow this community, and then join me back here next time as we take a walk through the heart of the stories we tell. Thanks for watching.